Is a premium duffel bag really worth the upgrade? This is the North Face Basecamp Duffel Medium, a bestseller known for its convertible backpack design, massive 71-liter capacity, and a rugged, water-resistant construction. And this is the Stubble & Co. Kit Bag 65-liter. It's the same convertible duffel and backpack design, just more elevated. But it's also nearly double the price. So what are you really paying for? This comparison will be broken down into 4 key categories to find out, including waterproof test results that might surprise you. But first, let's start with organization. So both bags will have this bottom compartment for access to shoes and other bulky items. But the similarities end there. The kit bag also gives you a separate pocket on top for quick access to essentials. And if we look against the back panel, it has a padded 16-inch laptop sleeve that's completely missing on the Basecamp duffel. Inside, the Basecamp keeps it simple, with one large packing compartment and a single mesh pocket. It's functional, but minimalist. On the other hand, the kit bag is lined with pockets for organization. You have multiple slip pockets, a zippered mesh pocket, and even a dedicated water bottle pocket. It's easy to say that the kit bag wins on organization, and you can start to see where some of that extra cost is going. Next up is comfort. Now, both of these duffel bags can be worn as a backpack, and as you can see, they do look a bit goofy because they're so large, but they really do feel noticeably different. And that's because even though the shoulder straps on the Basecamp duffel are wider, the kit bag straps are thicker because of the mesh padding, making it more comfortable for extended wear. You also have a sternum strap for added stability, and this is missing on the Basecamp. And remember that laptop sleeve? Well, the padding doubles as back panel padding, while the Basecamp has no back padding at all. It's safe to say that the kit bag is more comfortable as a backpack, but you can decide if it's better as a duffel. Now, both shoulder straps can be removed. It's just that the Basecamp makes you undo the straps, which does take some time, whereas the straps on the kit bag are held together with quick release clips and buckles. So removing the straps only takes seconds. But here is where Stubble & Co. gets really creative. You see, the Basecamp includes traditional duffel handles, and these are separate from the shoulder straps. With the kit bag, if you look closely, you'll notice a narrow cutout here. This allows you to use the shoulder straps themselves as the duffel handles. Is this a better design? I mean, it's really up to you, but it is less straps to worry about. But with build quality, the Basecamp might finally have an edge. The Basecamp uses recycled polyester with a PVC coating, while the kit bag uses recycled PET. Both materials are very thick, tough, and waterproof. But on rough surfaces, the Basecamp's ballistic nylon base does scuff easier than the PET bottom on the kit bag. Where the kit bag has an edge is in the small details. For example, the top shoulder strap buckles are made out of metal instead of plastic, and the inside is lined with this tough ripstop-like fabric versus a more basic plastic liner. You also get water-resistant zippers on every exterior compartment. The Basecamp uses very big, heavy-duty zippers, but they're nowhere near as smooth. However, when you factor in price, the Basecamp starts to look like a better value because of how rugged this bag is. Add in the North Face's limited lifetime warranty versus the Stubble & Co. 2-year warranty, and it starts to look like an even sweeter deal. In general, the kit bag does offer a more refined experience, but if you're looking for the best quality to price ratio, you might want to go with the North Face Basecamp. Finally, let's talk water resistance. To see how these bags do when wet, they were both lined with brown paper, so that leaks are easier to spot. When simulating a heavy rain, the bags were placed upright and wet for a minute each, and then wet sideways for another minute and allowed to sit there to see how the bottoms did on wet ground. Afterwards, both were opened up and you can clearly see that the North Face Basecamp has some wet spots. The kit bag is completely dry, which was very unexpected. The bottoms were also lined with paper, and you can see that the Basecamp is completely soaked, while the kit bag has stayed dry. The problem is that the Basecamp has this nylon bottom, while the kit bag uses more waterproof PET. Also, the Basecamp relies on zipper rain guards to protect the zippers. Now, the kit bag isn't perfect. There was some leaking inside the top pocket, and a tiny bit of moisture in the laptop compartment. Despite this, it's pretty clear that the Stubble & Co. kit bag is leaps and bounds more water resistant. So is the Stubble & Co. kit bag worth the premium price? If you like rugged simplicity, the North Face Basecamp Duffel is a reliable, more affordable choice with plenty of space and durability. But for those who value added features like better organization, improved comfort, and better water resistance, the kit bag is a justified upgrade. Curious to hear your thoughts in the comments. Is spending more on a travel duffel bag worth it? And as always, thank you so much for watching.